Little stun to allow FUT to slowly what's in there. Boom. On the other side of the smoke, but it's Rien to push through. Smoke and Paranoia seems to be hindering them a little bit, but not Reens. He's online straight away. And with Yenergy the only player remaining, the crowd shouts for an ace. But at least Yenergy keeps his life alive now against Benji Fishy's kill. Reens will go for the attempt. It might just be handed over.
Concede right now within those standings that we have to keep an eye out for. Benji, a little bit of damage done, can't quite get away yet.
The mid-crunch does come through. Heretics don't seem to be struggling too much, especially given that the Ghost is one of the weapons put into play there, one of the lesser ones. They're quite spread out. FUT poking and prodding right there to see if they can find anything. Maybe some movement into this B-side. Cracks is trying to hold them back, but it seems only one casualty. What's what they're trying to go for. It's Cena to enter first as he tries to pull his team in. Benji Fishy sort of lingering behind that smoke, but it's Reens to gain the first kill of this round.
Spike planted. You've got a shock dart to go out, do a little bit of damage here. Crack's going to be caught up in that concuss, but able to fall back at the very least.
The fact that Heretics have gotten a couple kills through smokes right now gives them a great opportunity for this. FUT had the buy in this. This is Heretics' bonus. If they win this could be catastrophic for the Turkish side. Cena ready for an 8. The lob comes through, does delay it a little bit, but it looks like Heretics are moving in with numbers, looking to take them by surprise, but Cena comes up on top. 2 kills for him. Cracks wants to join in on the fray as well. Reens, the only player remaining, the ace of the first round goes to him, but how much more can he do right here on the spike? Putting pressure onto Fallen as he looks to swing off the spike. Mr. Fallen is playing this superbly. Not giving Mr. Reens a chance to get on the spike again. Yes, the kill goes to Reens, but it's FUT's round for the taking. Paced quite a lot the previous week against Na'Vi, looking to replicate it here, but his teammate is trying to take charge. It's a buy for FUT. It seems like they do have something in store for us. The Hunter's Fury does shot from Reens, and I believe only good for a single tag, as we seem to have stabilized. Nay, it's Swurt.
That outlaw.
Oh, that's deep push here from Boo. A mistake that is costly. Great position, but will it even matter if your opponents don't really know where you are? Woot shows his presence, good for 1. At least it's being traded from FUT, but Reens has shown his ground and he's online this game. He's online this round as well, and Heretics will keep their streak going. Previous one is back to economical collapse, so quite a lead could be created here. Mini Boo gets caught by a stun. His brother tries to go in for another go. FUT actually may have a chance here if they grab a gun and another kill. Will be shown in to delay at least any sort of push for FUT aggressively moving on to this B main side, but does get affected by the Dizzy, and Cracks capitalizes upon its stun. A great coordination of Util coming out from FUT, and it disallows Heretics anything, but Reens just keeps on padding up those stats. Will it even matter on the spike? Defusal, Reens! What are you doing today? Completely unleashed! I'd like me some of that. Here, Paranoia coming through off the back of a showstopper. Cned will be completely blind and won't see those bullets coming. And Heretics have now found the lead. FUT looked across, damage done through smokes. Mr. Fallen is there to lead the charge as long as putting the spike down. This time FUT, I'm going to play this safe.
I like the change of pace here from FUT, though, on this execution. They're
going hyper-aggressive. It's FUT there to try and deal with the finishing blows, and it seems to be working. Rolling Thunder coming through, but it doesn't account for the left side flank. It's Heretics to keep the ball rolling, and FUT simply can't do a thing. The cavalry busy. Boo's got the line stunned up. This could be an early kill if it's taken advantage of. Paint shells to the site, and it's exactly where Boo looks to TP away from. Does avoid the Paranoia. FUT are keeping the chase going. Dizzy, flashpoint. Boo has got a second TP, and he's out of dodge.
Great reposition there coming out from Boo.
Spike planted.
We have to keep in mind this is an eco round here on the side of FUT with that spike initiated. We're just waiting for the rest of the team on Heretics to catch up.
And that was exactly why Boo's life was so important there, because killing him would allow them for a rifle and could give them numbers in this endeavor. Taking matters to their own hands, they aggress. But Woot wants vengeance, goes right back in. He's got a number of kills already to his name, but looks to go in for more. Together with a neural theft, he'll make everyone fall into the ground. Yenergy, the final player remaining. Turk versus Turk, but it's Yenergy to come alive. Deathballing ahead. Reens. Quite the formidable opponent. Has got some assistance. This Thrash could be the guarantee. Caught with his pants down. And Boo will follow the same suit. It's FUT that are looking to take over here, bridge the gap a bit, and the fact that they were able to do it a round ago with the Sheriffs, it's a testament to that They're here to play and not make this one an easy one at all. Miniboo, can you replicate what Yedajay has done before? Maybe give them the benefit of a doubt, because the underarm flash has come through. Mr. Fallen makes the spray work, but the captain is on the case, and so is his teammate FUT are here to parley. CNED walks in, nevertheless. Miniboo considering going in aggressive. It's Boo to find the first shot, goes right into the fight. Out of captain finding the high ground. Is only good for one as a Hunter's Fury tries to delay any of these pushes, any of these spike plants, and it's done its job. Down to 20 seconds, and the wingman will be forced to go in for the spike plant itself, with time pressuring Heretics team to regather their efforts. It's going to be Benji Fishy grouping in with the back line. They're waiting for him, but Wu is grouping up together with his teammate to go in aggressive. And it seems that Benji Fishy wasn't under fight in time. A bit disjointed, but maybe he comes at the optimal timing. Rian's against Yedajay. We've seen this one before, but it was Yedajay to come out on top. And it seems that Rian's got the read. He's got the recon as well to tell the story. And the pre-fire is available there for Yedajay to make it work yet again. The flash is out, but CNED couldn't aggress that far forwards, given that a trip was on its way. Wingman disabled. The spray down from CNED, and the transfer's even better. They're making look clean work of this. And with Boo, the final player, remaining on the wrong side of the map, will have to try and do any damage, because honestly his teammates couldn't do a hint of that. Maybe find a headshot or two, tally up those numbers. Cracks will hope he gets this kill, as he will be finding himself the ult as well, together with the rest of the team, and that's exactly what happens. For the next round, we'll have all 5 ultimates available. And as they flood the gates into mid, Boo couldn't stand a chance. Yedajay had him cornered as well. The pivot seems quick. Miniboo looks at walk back. The captain has gone into the lion's den and he's holding the spike on his back. You can see how Heretics are looking to dismantle it. Great adaptation from Miniboo. The showstopper comes in. CNED looking to square things up a bit, but Benji Fishy has other ideas, leaving Yedajay on the hot seat all the way closer to that ace site. The Northef revealing him, making things a little bit more difficult. Opt to just move away from this. And I don't think they will, Miniboo. Now, how do they transition? CNED is tempting this B site, and there's still 3 players hiding out. And Heretics spent an extra play of Miniboo to head in that direction, but CNED has gone in dry, and he's making it work. He's got his teammate with him, and he hasn't yet been challenged. The smoke comes in for assistance from the shadows as well to bring a 3rd player into this equation. Cracks posts up so far forward, it's unexpected, and FUT have taken over this B site and made it their own.
A gorgeous combination of utility there coming out from FUT and Heretics, but now in a 1v4.
Spike planted.
It's looking dire here for FUT.
Unless Woot can do something about it. Like we said, he's looking to see if he can seal that Turkish GOAT title under his name. If he finds a 1v3 clutch here, deep into that corner, looking to catch these players off guard. Miniboo down. Team Heretics playing. They're wanting to keep the pace going. Rians might be caught off guard here because FUT are just keeping the pressure on by moving inch by inch forwards. But no, this has allowed them to stabilize. Can they beat their teammates, their opponents, to the chase here? Because the rotations are starting to come through. It's Woot to start move forwards. He hasn't quite found anyone just yet. It's had a captain to the back of the site. Yedajay isn't smoked off either, so he can keep on pushing his bullets through. Still a 2v3, Benji Fishy in trouble, and it seems that FUT are finding themselves the numbers and the distance. 20 seconds, Boo. The captain, all by himself, needs to find madness here. Cannot connect the headshot onto CNED, and therefore cannot guarantee the pistol. That sees a couple more push by, as it does get shot. Great shot by Miniboo. 2 defenders left to deal with. Can they actually commit to this? Stun to the back of the site. It's actually connected with 2. Dizzy works, Flash does as well, and Heretics might be turning this whole thing around. They're going to give it an good old college try. Oh, Miniboo rates the turn. 9 degree comeback for him. And this puts out a captain on the hot seat, and my oh my, is it burning his back. Tries to read a flank as well. Realizes that Benji Fishy could be nearby, but this spends more time of his clock. The spike is going to be ticking all the way to explosion. The smoke also insists on the endeavor. We're trying to throw a nade at the back of the site, but they haven't quite been able to find the kills. It's FUT instead that returns a favor. Finally, the weapons find superiority. They find space control, but CNED hasn't been dealt with just yet. Have to make it work with the pistols. They're low, could be doable, but Yedajay caught out.
Well, I mean, he's really just trying to do as much damage. He's keeping them around here as well.
Yeah, potentially all 3 of them will die to the explosion. And that's not too shabby. These one-ways are so scary to deal with. Miniboo just waits to push through as his team does move in behind him. Quite explosive with this push. He's having difficulty locating it. Reens is very low. How did that even happen? Shock darts, maybe? Oh, they don't even have a Sova, so it wouldn't be shock darts, would it? Still, could be the paint shells. Cena looking to move in. Has been able to catch Miniboo, so they're playing off of the advantage here. Having numbers galore. CNED stunned up for a little bit. The trip doing its work. The showstopper going for the chase. Adagapton catching Boo on the cross. The smoke delivered. So much damage done, and the spike is simply being diffused. Heretics held back, and but maybe they can make it work this time around. They've done the exact same thing twice, but this time Mr. Fallen finds an early kill. Not having Benji Fishy for the end of this round could be difficult. Miniboo needs to check his left-hand side corner. He doesn't stun out. Coming through as well from Mr. Fallen, and Yenerjay seizes the opportunity to come out from the shadows. He's done great with this, but Yenerjay somehow still alive. Very crucial for him to be up and running, having the numbers. Mr. Fallen making it look as simple as ever. Heretics not given a chance. FUT.
That timeout, but they're already here on the side of FUT.
A spawn push coming out. It seems that Boo has got it covered. He's looking in the right direction. Two swing at the same time, but it's Mr. Fallen to get the kill. Heretics on the back foot. And in they go. Cracks and Mr. Fallen moving as a unit, while the other front is opened up by the rest of the team. Mr. Fallen delivering, and all of a sudden there's a mosh to the back of the site, forcing Mr. Fallen and Benji Fishy together with Boo, grouped up together to aggress themselves. But FUT hold the line, play it to perfection. These retakes are magnificent.
Absolutely stunning. I love that A main.
No cigar. Yenerjay. Oh, Reens is stuck in the corner, but Reens is so damn quick. And even though losing quite a few rounds in a row here won't stop him any further, they're going in for another fight. This could be mistimed, and the flash coming through from FUT is exactly what they need to get to. Benji Fishy, does he think he's going to react to this Neural Theft to at least gain a better idea of what the setup looks like and where the rest of them are coming from? Hunter's Fury, he's going to get another tick off that Neural Theft any second now. It might allow them to get an extra kill. No. From the shadows available, could allow a captain from some space out into elbow. Give them some extra info. It's Reens and Boo grouped up together here. Can they make it work? A crossfire, maybe, coming out from Boo. Hasn't shown his ground just yet onto the spike. The spray down from Reens is good enough. Cracks has got to deal the killing blow onto 3 and end up with a spike defusal as well on it. Might get them out into the open. The spray is there, deters the two players away, and I think Reens may even end up dying to the bomb explosion, and that's exactly what will happen. No! I wonder if we'll get to see the overdrive for Miniboo here, because Heretics might want to wait to push from mid-scene and connects with 2, and might be able to get away for it and tell the tale for another time. CNED, all in sightline. One flash remaining for them. They've got to make it work out to the open, but Heretics are still alive with all 3. The rotation FUT might be a little bit too late. Mr. Fallen call with his pants down, but it doesn't even matter. Heretics, they've got more players in the prospect. Paint shields from CNED end up being so damn crucial. And we're looking at a 2v2. Showstopper coming out from CNED here. Can he save the day? He might just be able to. Benji Fishy into the ground. Reens brings things even. 15 seconds. And the bomb must go down for Reens to secure this round. Yenerjay has walked into elbow, and I feel like Reens has got an idea on this. Can he eventually get the clutch his way? No command enabled. CNED might be in trouble with no blast back to get away. Hunter's Fury to try and keep him back, but he holds his line. What delivers? Reens as well with a Hunter's Fury, and all of a sudden Heretics are taking the pressure onto FUT, shutting down player after player. Yenerjay, the only player left, is on the other side of the map, and with 10 seconds, the spike goes down, meaning that Heretics have a chance to gain the lead yet again. Miniboo looking to take this fight. Paranoia, this actually is huge. I think it catches all 3 of the attackers from that area, delays them a little bit, but Woot opens up the site. Thrash coming out, 2 concussed, but Miniboo still gets the kill, and Cracks can't follow it up after the Thrash, which means FUT are safe in this endeavor, but for how long? Because Reens is looking to go in aggressive. Elbow push. And might be confronted by Reens. Instead, it's Yenerjay to win it, but they're running out of time. They've got to move in quickly, bring up that pace. That spike is amping up, and I don't think they're going for the clutch anymore. I think they're trying to keep Heretics in this site, deny any guns from being saved, but it feels like Heretics are getting away with 2. And a captain able to get out. He needs to find his teammates here to support him. Mosh forces Miniboo out into the open, but doesn't matter because he's winning these trades time and time again. Heretics, they're determined. They want Sunset to be their own as fast as possible. Enough with the funny business with 2 FUT players remaining. Yenerjay and Mr. Fallen. The protege and the captain. Can they make it work? That's the question in their minds. Neural theft, at least that's something going for them, but Heretics aren't going to make any mistakes here. They've made them before this game, but enough's enough. Miniboo, make sure Mr. Fallen is in the ground, breathing no more. Yadajay will try and keep these hopes alive, running out of bullets. Neural theft enabled, but this time it's hurting. This time is really putting the pressure on. Can he reach them? Heretics aren't giving him an inch. Not budging out of their corners, hiding for as long as possible. Heretics looking to make Sunset their own. Yadajay on the spike, a desperate effort, a Hail Mary boost wings out, and that's the map. Heretics a labored fight, but they get to the map win in the end. Quite the difference here. Could catch foot off guard, but CNET goes ultra aggressive even though he's blind, but Woot makes ISO work straight away. 3 kills to his name, but this is not done. If he doesn't lose his life, it might be the chance he needs. The one-way smoke doesn't show the whole idea, but there's a gap within it which CNED can work with, allowing FUT to get first blood. This agent, rather, would be played a lot more. CNED, similarly to before, finds himself to the back of the site, but it's Boo to find the shot. I think he just peeked out of the smoke for just a second. Benji Fishy is able to spot one trapped up, but it seems the superiority in firepower within FUT's arsenal seems to do the trick. Woo! No way, come on, not like this. Has his ultimate available if he wants to isolate the final fight. But now it's a 1v2, so why would you want to isolate it when you can take this one together? Never mind. On to a different realm you shall go.
He's just buying time.
And that is going to be the kill for the Thrifty, the pay safe card Thrifty at that.
Still, they got that Vents control.
Weak. Good angle to hold with the Outlaw. Quick work of CNED.
A high-low too.
Just to complicate the affair, why not? It's Benji Fishy to make it work. Iso shows his presence again, it's Woot. That is just showing off at this point. But yeah, that's going to be the round. The chase is on for Yadajay's life. And they get it.
It's got the double tap.
It's so dirty. It's just taking these fights, getting shot in the head, and not matter at all. Root finds a finishing blow, and Andalusia flawless. Heretics with 2 to make through and have not much left for the post-plant. Miniboo backing out, vacating. Boo to the back of the site, already collected. Benji Fishy, I don't think he's been discovered just yet. Now he has. Can he find a second? No. The answer is yes. Make it a triple. Make it extravagant. Now FUT trailing behind with 2, with the 3 Heretics player grouped up together. They're holding hands, going to play the friend game. Because they're all in this together. Just like Jack Efron said. And Woot Miniboo just waltz in, make easy work of it. Being set back in their ways. We're holding down the line here for Yadajay. No cross, but a weed that Heretics have well established.
I mean, 3 players already here, and look at Miniboo running across.
Oh, wow. Woot's just got it all covered. Now, it has to be a little bit more careful with the next peek. There's a flank in the making by Miniboo. And that's something that they need to keep an eye on. Benji Fishy making that smoke work out for himself. It's gorgeous. It's perfect. Being edible to just make it work as simply as that. Ada Captain at least has a closer angle to work with here, but this story has already been written. Give it a good old college try. Obviously, this is the eco FUT, not much expected of it, but Heretics are just padding up these stats, the confidence with it. Correctly placed. Wait, Mr. Fallen has been left behind towards B main. He hasn't been aggressed upon. Instead, it's Woot to drop over aggressive.
The Thrash to come through to find the information.
They haven't quite broken up the trip, so it will be a slower approach. Benji Fishy trying to keep himself alive and well to be able to shoot his gun, being able to step aside the stun. Benji Fishy will have to drop, but it's Reed to the back of the site all by himself to try and do it. Ada Captain sees his barrel moving into the smoke, so it keeps things stable for FUT here. But can Boo and Miniboo, the brothers, make it work? Closer in, Cracks reads it. And all of a sudden, it's the captain on the hot seat. Difficult position to be in, but finds the first one. Blinded for the second, recovers, but that TP will give the right idea for Ada Captain to swing, and FUT find their way on the board yet again. And Woot's considering it. Trying to see whether From the Shadow is going to come in. Cracks. Oh, it might have just saved CNET life there. Uh-oh. If Woot doesn't win this trade, it could be a disaster. And that's exactly the case. CNET. A shark. And the depths that Heretics need to swim themselves, and they're pretty good swimmers. And they get themselves out of a very dangerous situation. The only thing that enable, but the gap has been closed. They move up together, and the flash is still available. Put up against the walls. FUT are under trouble. And in a matter of seconds, blinking you miss it, Heretics win the round.
Tough looks here.
Yeah. We're doing what he does best. opening up the round, giving his team numbers. And look, FUT aren't meant to win this round, but Benji Fishy's lying around. And he's a dangerous menace, Benji Fishy is, but not this time. Energy deals with him. Boo's TP's in, and it could have been the wrong place to do it. Cracks, he's blinded, and Boo will take care of it, Heretics.
That game against Navi.
Well, winning 13-3 and 13-5 in maps like that does help a little bit. Cena, that could be a good showstopper if he finds his mark. Oh, he's struggling to find anyone, but he does stay patient enough to deliver against Benji Fishy. Goes to the back of the site. Boo is able to keep himself alive, and the Rolling Thunder won't be deterring him. Instead, it's the Flash, and the spray down against the Warning 2-1. Boo, he's absolutely insane. He's come alive, and Boo has come here to play as well. Cracks, you've joined the playground, mate. Wingman trying to lure pressure towards main. Swing out, gun spotted. Boo deals with it, and it's easy. And now we'll feel comfortable. Blockade in the road for them. It's a matter of breaking through that blockade, and Cracks is the first one to try and do it. He's the only one with a Vandal, a substantial weapon in hand. Had a captain. They want to make that Bulldog yap a little bit. Mini Boo.
Yeah, nice fault line.
Oh, that was good from Zenith. And this is actually a potential round for FUT, especially when out a captain gives him the advantage. Uh-oh. Rian's with a lot to do. With everything to do, rather. Zenith drops, and it's Boo to try and save the day. The spike is on the wrong elevation point, so Boo could defend this. They take this fight, but Boo is all by himself, but he might be able to do it. Yenerjay busy with spiking down. The TP on the heavens. Boo wants to go for the swing, and the captain has got it all under control.
And that is what Boo is known for, the repositions with the shrouded step.
Oh, Heretics backing out, allowing FUT to take control here. Boo caught out before the smoke settles, but it's at least a trade for their Heretics.
So you do have that neural theft available here for Benji, if you can find a pick.
Spike planted.
There's a body. Mr. Fallen in the corner looking to defend it, but isolated. He needs to be better than just the kill. Stun out! Woo on the other end. They didn't account for that corner. And here comes a one-on-one to allow the rest of his team just take this isolated fight. Woo does win the mini game. And it's Heretics to come out on top. 9 rounds to be collected. Only one to spare in the half. And things that he could work with, but thinks better of it. Benji Fishy good on the return. Minibu yet to show his ground. That's the important part. FUT stuck on site. They do collect the kill. They do recalibrate, but Yenerjay, all this is important. Rian's realizes the presence and might have just stabilized in time. A 1v1. Mr. Fallen against Reens. The Turkish standoff that FUT desperately need.
So patiently played here by Rians as well.
The hope on their captain's shoulders.
Rolling Thunder about to be had here for Mr. Fallen.
And it's used instantly. Rians has to drop back, respect it. This is a good delay. Does Mr. Fallen choose to reposition?
It's not planted for him though.
Around the world he goes.
The timing is important.
Rians. You've got to read this. He's still on the heaven side, and Mr. Fallen undetected, able to close out the final round. Hold back rotations, doesn't show his ground, waits for 2 to walk past him. Doesn't think there's a third one. Showing around, and it might be just in time. Does take a lot of damage, but damage already conflicted on the other way as well. Mr. Fallen, the only player from FUT to find a kill this round, and he might be the only one altogether. Cned and Mr. Fallen together. He knows desperate times call for desperate measures, and he tries to make it work alone. That's 2 kills, 2 to go. Both of the players of Heretics grouped up on a higher angle. Mr. Fallen thinks better of it. Better get on that spike. Better start diffusing, put the pressure on where Heretics are. Not yet faded. That smoke might have just saved the round for Heretics, giving them double digits. Cned has to make it work. He's got 2 kills to his name, but Heretics not thinking of peeking him. They know what to do. They know when to do it. It's a different story for them. Mini Boo amping up the pressure, doing a few donuts, skidding around.
They're just baiting out Util at this point.
And they're baiting out FUT to peek them, and it's worked out perfectly. 2 kills to nothing. FUT are in dire straits. Oh, Mr. Fallen makes a noise, and it allows Mini Boo to just peek. He had the assistance of Wu as well, just skidding by.
No switch.
Oh, they want to go for the
It's all formality.
Could hinder his chance from moving in, but will keep players busy looking in that direction. Mini Boo not quite avoiding the flash. Cned able to find the kill off the back of the stun. Woot pushing out, but Ada Captain has got it covered. 3v3, but things are difficult. FUT are trying to make it work. Mini Boo. And they go. No one spotted. A spray from Yedajay keeps FUT in play. Cracks coming in from on top, but is that enough? 3v4 positioning to move into. An extra angle to work with. Keeping the spike within their own domain. Seen it. That is incredible. You've awoken the beast, but it might be too late. Benji Fishy alone, but behind him at the right moment. Yedajay finding the finishing blow, making the move quite aggressively. Benji Fishy on the other end, gets a shot through in the smoke, doesn't expect Yedajay, so the turnaround is there. Still one player available with a rifle for Heretics. It's Miniboo holding that gun, and he uses it to perfection. 3v3. Plenty of time remaining, but FUT isn't giving them the pressure to relax.
No, still the Thrash available here for the retake. Spike yet to be planted.
Waiting on the Thrash. Ooh, Miniboo ends up falling victim to Zenith, and no more rifles available for this Heretics side. It's Boo left with his Sheriff, but with no longer will it be enough for it. He needs to frontline this, but he can't deal with two at the same time. Boo able to trade it right back up, but FUT seem to have the answers to it. 12 seconds, they need to get the spike down, and FUT cannot interrupt in time. And they're the ones down in numbers. Heretics are the ones that are in control. If they are able to stabilize here, this could be it.
Cracks has his full kit.
It could not only be the map of the series as well, the guarantee into playoffs.